Once again, I am on IMDb website, and let's say you want to see all the movies which has a rating greater than 9 or equal to 9. You can go here and search, and it will show you all the amazing movies. Greater than 9 rating means these movies must be good. How do we do exactly same thing in our MySQL database? So what we are going to do here is, again, we will write where clause and we will say IMDb rating greater than equal to 9. This is how you specify that. And when you run this query, it will show you the 4 movies which has greater than 9 rating, including 9. If you don't do this, this means greater than 9. It will not include these 2 movies which has 9.0 rating, and you will see only 2 movies in the search result. You can do similar thing in an Excel file by going to data, clicking on a filter on IMDb rating, say numeric filter greater than or equal to 9, and you get this. If you just do greater than 9, you get only 2 movies, correct? So you will see a lot of similarity between these Excel operations and MySQL here. You can use the other operators as well, such as less than, this is less than equal to 9. So let's say all the movies which has less than 5 rating, these movies are something you don't want to watch. You can get it using this operator. Now let's say I want to get all the movies between 6 and 8 rating. One way I can do that is, I would say any rating that is greater than 6, and so I can use this and operator. I will say, and the maximum rating is, let's say 8. When you run this, you see all the movies between 6 and 8 rating. So you can use this AND operator, but the better way is to use between operator, where you will say IMDb rating between 6 and 8. And that will give you the same result, but this is little easier to read. This includes both 6 and 8. Now, we looked at AND operator. There is another operator called OR, and it is used in scenarios where, let's say you want to retrieve all the movies in the year 2022, 19 and 18. So how do you do that? You will say IMDb rating is equal to 2022. Oh, sorry, release year actually. Release year 2022. This shows you only 2022. But let's say you want to get more. So, and some people, the way they write SQL queries is by using this type of format. Okay, so it's up to you. How do you want to do this? But, or you can say release year is 2019, and it shows 2019 and 2022. You can also say or release year 2018. Now you can have 5 such years, distinct years, and you want to see all the movies. The better idea is to use in operator. So I will do now the exactly same thing using in operator, right? So you want to include 2022, 19 and 18. You will say where release year in, you specify all your years. Okay, so 2020, 19. And this gives you exactly same result. You can use this in operator for text queries as well. Basically, you want to, it's like select clause with where condition, and you are having couple of or conditions. So these are or, okay? So 2022 or 19 or 2018. You want to see all the movies from, let's say, Z Studios and Marvel Studios. You can do like Marvel Studios. And obviously this should be studio, appropriate column name. And the other one is, let's say, Z studios, and you will see movies from both of these production houses. Now let's go back again to the IMDb rating, and you will notice that there is one value which is null here. Okay, this NULL means null. For a numeric column, null is a valid type. Null means we don't have the value available. And when you want to retrieve the records which has no IMDb rating, basically, you can say where IMDb rating is null. And see, it shows you only one record. You might have humongous database and you want to get, let's say, all the records which doesn't have IMDb rating due to whatever reason, data collection error, or maybe movies released just now, you don't have any rating yet. You can do opposite of that, where you want to retrieve all the records which have valid value, and you can use this not operator for that. You're saying, give me everything which has some value. Okay, so make sure you make a wise use of is null or is not null whenever there is a situation to use them. Now, when I print all the movies with IMDb rating, let's say I want to print IMDb rating of all the Bollywood movies. Okay, so I will say where, let's say, industry is equal to Bollywood. This is case insensitive, of course. So you see all the Bollywood movies, but now you want to order them. You want to see the highest rating movie and then the next highest. How do you do that? You can use a clause called order by, and you can order by IMDb rating. Okay, so it will order by that particular column. And you see it started from small value and going all the way up. See, these are the rating. This is the worst rating ever, then 7.2, 7.4, ascending order. So by default, the order is ascending. If you want to go by descending order, you can specify DESC. That's a specifier that will tell you first print highest rating, the next highest, and so on. The default is ascending, and that is specified by this keyword called ASC. And let's say I want to see only first 5 highest rating movie. When I do this, it is showing me all kind of movies. I want to see only first 5. Let's say you have a business manager who is coming to you and saying, hey, Mr. Data Analyst, can you give me a report or a CSV file with top 5 movie ratings, right? Top 5 movies with the highest rating. You can use a clause called limit. Whenever you say limit, it will retrieve only those many records. Okay, see, limit just those many records, and you can use this data export option. So when you say export data movies DB by rating, movies by rating, let's say that will be the file name, and you can just maybe save it in a downloads directory. It got saved, and when you look at your download directory here, you notice this new CSV file, movies by rating, and this has, see, all the movies with the highest rating, the top 5. This is very common use case in the industry where a business manager comes to you, asks for a report, you run some query, export it to CSV file, then you compose an email, say, hello, Mr. Business Manager, here is the report that you were looking for. I ran the same query, but this time for Hollywood movies. And let's say I want to start with the second movie. I don't want to see the first movie. There's this thing called offset, and the offset starts with 0 index. So this is 0 index, this is 1. So let's say you want to see all the movies starting from second highest rating movie till next 5 movies. You can do that by saying limit 5 and offset 1, because see, this is index 0, this is index 1. And when you do that, see, Godfather, these 2 movies have 9.0 rating, so the order might be swapped, but don't worry about it. You can do let's say you want to start with inception, and that will be offset 2, 3, 4, right? So 4. So there will be times where you have to use limit along with offset. That's all we have for this session. Make sure you work on exercises, because the secret of getting things done is to act. Just by watching this video only, you're not going to learn anything. You have to practice, and for that reason, we have given you a lot of exercises along with the solutions. In the next video, we will be talking about summary analytics related queries.